Now with 2026 just round the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to have a look back and see what are the fastest cars from every country. Some have produced the fastest cars in the world, whilst others have just done some glorified turd mounds. Now, let's see who made the cut. The 2017 HSV GT SR W1 Series 3 has a 6.2 litre supercharged V8 engine producing 633 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 takes 4 seconds, propelling the car to a top speed of 201 miles an hour. That's faster than an M5. Now, before we move on, some of you guys may be screaming at the screen, but what about this? The Brabham BT62? Well, that's a good question. This only has a top speed of 200 miles an hour, so it doesn't make the list. So you could put your pitchforks and torches away. From Austria, we have a 2022 KTM Crossbow GT-XR. This car has a 2.5 litre inline-5 engine from an Audi, producing 493 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 3.4 seconds, weighing in at 1,250 kilograms. This car would set you back £305,000, and it has a top speed of 174 miles an hour. Yes, Bulgaria have indeed made a car. This is the Sin R1. This particular model has the LS9 engine, which is a 6.2 litre supercharged V8, producing 641 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 3 seconds, weighing in at 1,250 kilograms. This thing would set you back £221,000, and the top speed is 186 miles an hour. This great big behemoth of a car is a 2008 Conquest Knight XV. You can get it with two engine options, the fastest being a 6.8 litre V10 engine from a Ford, producing 400 brake horsepower. Despite this car weighing 5,897 kilograms, it's not even the heaviest car on the list. This great big hulking of a car would set you back $629,000, and the top speed is 110 miles an hour. From China, we have a 2025 Yangwang U9 Extreme. On the 14th September 2025, in a unidirectional speed run, this thing achieved a top speed of 308.33 miles an hour. But don't get too excited, folks, it's pure electric car only, which means this thing is actually super heavy. Weighing in 2,475 kilograms, this thing actually weighs pretty much exactly the same as the latest BMW M5. 0 to 60 time is slated to be under 2 seconds. From Croatia, we have sadly yet another electric supercar. This is a 2022 Rimac Nevera. This has a 0 to 60 time of a world record breaking, I believe, 1.74 seconds. This has the equivalent of 1,888 brake horsepower. Now, again, this thing is actually super heavy, weighing 2.3 tons. Now, to get this car, you would need an awful lot of cash, because the starting price is $2.2 million. The top speed is 256 miles an hour, which, if I'm not mistaken, makes this the fastest electric car in the world. From the Czech Republic, we have the 2024 Praga Bohema. Now, this thing may only have a 3.8 litre twin-turbo V6 engine from Nissan, but it produces 700 brake horsepower. But this thing's secret weapon is not the engine. The last two cars we looked at were pure electric cars only, and they weighed close to 2.5 tons. So they're pretty fat if you ask me. But this thing weighs 982 kilos, less than half of them. 0 to 60 is 2.3 seconds, so it's just as fast as the other two as well. The first units were delivered in December 2024, selling for 1.36 million euros. The top speed is slated at 190 miles an hour. Honestly, you've got to be a complete moron to buy the other two over this one. From Denmark is a car that isn't even out yet. This is the 2026 Zenvo Aurora Tour. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, They did just get a picture of an Aston Martin Valkyrie and used tracing paper. But unlike the Aston Martin, this has a 6.6 litre quad turbo V12. The only other car I know that has 4 turbochargers is the Bugatti Veyron. But unlike the Veyron, this is a hybrid. It's assisted by multiple electric motors. Combined, this car will produce 1,850 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 is 2.3 seconds. Just like the Veyron, this car has all-wheel drive, which means it sticks to the road like super glue. But unlike the Veyron, this car only weighs 1,450 kilos. Prices will start at $3 million with a top speed of 280 miles an hour. For France, we have the 2019 Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. As I said earlier, it's got the 8-litre quad-turbo W16 engine, producing 1,580 brake horsepower, which is enough to take the moon out of orbit. It has a top speed of 304.773 miles an hour. 0 to 60 is 2.4 seconds, weighing in 1,978 kilos. When this car was first released, it was costing 3.5 million euros. If you can get one of these now for that price, you're doing well, because now they go for like 5 million euros. From Georgia, we have the 2011 Delta Ditgori 2. And this thing is the heaviest car on the list, weighing 8,059 kilos. It has a twin-turbo V8, producing 351 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in forever, and the top speed is 75 miles an hour. It was never going to be that high now, was it? From Germany, we have the 2009 9FF GT9R. And yes, this is basically just a normal 911 on steroids. If a normal Porsche was Robert Pattinson, this would be Dwayne Johnson. It has a 4-litre twin-turbo flat 6, producing 1,120 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, weighing in at 1,326 kilos. The top speed is slated to be 260 miles an hour, but take that with a massive grain of salt. Now, car makers are often guilty of sprouting a load of BS, but this one takes the turd mound to a whole new level. This is the SP Automotive Chaos. They say this will come with a 4-litre V10 hybrid system, producing 3,000 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.8 seconds. Top speed is apparently going to be 310 miles an hour. But that's not the best part. The best part is this will cost $14.4 million. Who would pay that for an unknown car? From Israel is the 1966 Autocars Zebra Sport. It has a top speed of 99 miles an hour with its 1.7 litre 4-cylinder engine, producing 90 brake horsepower, weighing in at just 720 kilos, 0 to 60 in 16.5 seconds. The fact that Israel hasn't made a car in the last 60 years tells you just how good this thing was. From Italy, which are, by the way, the gods of making cars, is the 2019 Pagani Huayra BC Roadster. This thing has a 6-litre twin-turbo V12, brake horsepower 791, top speed 230 miles an hour, fastest than any Ferrari ever made. 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds, weighing in at 1,250 kilos. It's so light for a car of that engine size. When this thing was first launched back in 2019, it cost 2.8 million euros. You know how much that will be today? It will be like 5 million at least. This is the 2021 Aceback Al SP600. This is a pure electric car only. Its top speed is 272.6 miles an hour. Its electric motors produce 1,953 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 is 1.72 seconds. weighing 2,000 kilograms, costing 2.5 million euros. This speed is helped a lot by its aerodynamics. In fact, it's so low to the ground, it looks like it's been run over by a steamroller. From Malaysia, we have the 2021 Perodua Ativa, and it's not what you'd call luxurious. You get a 1 litre turbo 3-cylinder engine producing 97 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 takes pretty much a year, it's 11.6 seconds, weighs 1,035 kilos, top speed is 106. Well, at least it's over 100. From Mexico, we have the VUHL05. Ha! I bet all you guys thought I was going to say the Mastretta MXT, but that only has a top speed of 150, whereas the Vol, I think is how you pronounce it, has a top speed of 152, so that makes the list. The Vol 05 has a 2.3 litre turbo 4-cylinder engine, producing 285 brake horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.7 seconds. But here's its Joker card. It only weighs 695 kilos, which means it's going to be rapid in real life. From the Netherlands, we have the 2016 Spyker C8 Preliator. Sounds like something from the Alien films. This has a 4.2 litre supercharged V8, producing 518 brake horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.7 seconds, top speed 200 miles an hour, weighing in 1,390 kilos. From Poland, we have, and I hope I pronounce this right, the Arinera Hasaria. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but what I do know is this car is proper quick. It has a 6.2 litre V8 engine producing 789 brake horsepower, and it only weighs 1,300 kilos. 0 to 60 is dealt in within 3 seconds. Top speed is 217 miles an hour. Romania, we have the 2014 Dacia Sandero RS. And the first thing you need to know about this car is it's a bit cheap and crap. It has a 2 litre 4-cylinder engine which was made back in 1982. It produces 150 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 takes 8 seconds, top speed is 126 miles an hour. From everyone's favourite country is the 2009 Marussia B2 3.5. This car has the 3.5 litre V6 engine, producing 420 brake horsepower, 0 to 60, 3.2 seconds, top speed 193 miles an hour, weighs just 1.1 tonnes. So it has all the recipe for a great supercar. So how come the company went bust? Perhaps it has something to do with the price, because this car, back in the day, cost 160,000 euros for a car no one's ever heard of. From South Africa, we have the 2009 Paramount Marauder. Now, earlier on in the video, I said that the Georgian car was the heaviest car on the list, but it turns out I was mistaken, because this thing weighs 9.9 tons. It has a 300 brake horsepower engine, top speed 75 miles an hour. From South Korea, we have the 2018 Kia Stinger GTS 3.3 TGDI V6. Bit of a mouthful, I know, but that's the title of the car. It has a 3.3 litre twin-turbo V6 engine, producing 365 brake horsepower, 0 to 60, 4.9 seconds, top speed 168 miles an hour. It costs just 45,000, which I think this is a great alternative to like a BMW M3 or anything like that. Weighing in at 1,855 kilos. It's a great car. From Spain is the 2015 Spania GTA Spano. This car's best known for being in the film Need for Speed. It has a top speed of 230 miles an hour. The engine is a Dodge Viper 8 litre twin-turbo V10 engine, producing 925 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 is 2.9 seconds. It cost 1.2 million. It's crazy. Weighing in at 1.4 tonnes. From Sweden. Now, this is actually an interesting one because officially the fastest car in the world is the Koenigsegg Agera RS, doing a 278 miles an hour top speed. However, the car we're going to put on this list is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack. This has a top speed of a claimed 350 miles an hour. It has a 5-litre twin-turbo V8, producing 1,578 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 2.5 seconds, weighing in 1,420 kilos. This car cost $2.8 million when it first came out. From the UAE is the 2014 W Motors Lykan Hypersport. This car is best known for being in the 2015 film Fast and Furious 7. It has a top speed of 245 miles an hour. It has a 3.7 litre twin-turbo flat-6 engine, producing 740 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 2.8 seconds, cost $3.4 million, weighing in 1,280 kilos. It's a very impressive car. However, the successor to this car is the Fenir Supersport, I hope I pronounced that right, and that has a top speed of 250, so that's the car that makes the list. And no, we are not including the Devel 16, which claims to have a top speed of 350 miles an hour, just because of all the claims. Is it real? Is it not? It's just talk at this point. It's not reality. Okay, we have the 2020 McLaren Speedtail. This car has a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 hybrid engine, which combined produces 1,036 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 2.9 seconds, weighs 1,597 kilos, cost £2.1 million when it came out. The top speed is 250, and before you guys mentioned, yes, the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro has a top speed of 250, but the standard version only has around 228, I believe. But by no means least, from the USA is the 2020 SSC Tuitara. This car is officially the fastest car in the world with a top speed of 295 miles an hour. SSC claimed that this car can go over 300. Well, they have yet to prove that, but there you go. It has a 5.9 litre twin-turbo V8 engine, producing 1,750 brake horsepower. They say that there's a type of fuel which is illegal, that if you apply it to this engine, it will actually produce closer to 2,200 horsepower. Crikey, that's a lot. 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds, weighs 1,247 kilos, costs $2 million. So there is a very good reason why I didn't say the Hennessy Venom F5, and that's simply because its claimed top speed of 311 miles an hour just isn't proven. It's a bit like, you know, I can't remember, what was the car I mentioned earlier? Oh yeah, the Devel 16. Like, yeah, they claim it can go 350 miles an hour, but there's no proof, and I feel like the same is said here. However, Hennessy have put this car through some performance tests. I'll give you some figures for you. So it has the world record for the fastest 1/8 of a mile. It completed it in 6.77 seconds. When it crossed the line, it was doing 121 miles an hour. It has the fastest quarter mile, completing that in 9.82 seconds, crossing the line at 169 miles an hour. And it also has the fastest half mile time with 14.44 seconds. When it crossed the line, it's 219 miles an hour. It really is a fast car, and I don't blame them for saying it's going to do 311 miles an hour. They need to prove it. I'd love them to do a top speed run. So at least with Hennessy, there is some roses within the thorns. Now, just before we wrap up, the car you're seeing on your screen now is the Transstar Dagger GT. It was announced in 2010, but it never got made. Let's have a look at the stats for it. It was apparently supposed to have a 9.4 litre twin-turbo V8 engine, producing over 2,000 horsepower. 0 to 60 was in 1.5 seconds, and a top speed of well over 300 miles an hour. You know, even in 2025, only 2 cars that I know of have only been over 300 miles an hour. So I'm pretty sure we can all say this car was never going to be a reality. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you next time.